Amidst the darkness of this endless cycle of rebirths, only one person, if born with real understanding, true knowledge and the right view, can enlighten people's lives like the sun whose light illuminates the world in a distant galaxy. Lord Buddha, the perfectly enlightened one, was born for this reason over 2,500 years ago. Nevertheless, 1,000 years after his complete nirvana, the final relief from the cycle of rebirth, the memory of the core of his Dhamma teachings began to fade from people's mind like the depth of twilight. However, 2,460 years after his complete nirvana, the virtue of the Buddha Dhamma was restored to people's hearts through the dedicated life of one great monk, Phra Mongkol Muni, the abbot of Wat Paknam, Phasi Jaran. He single-handedly devoted his life to the study of descriptive, deep, and strict training, which became widely known throughout the world as Dhammakaya. Dhammakaya, the ultimate truth, awaits all who would discover it for themselves. Whoever has practiced meditation in strict accordance with Dhammakaya will himself realize that his mind and body has become increasingly serene. When he attains to Phra Dhammakaya, he will have no remaining doubt in the teachings of the Buddha. Dhammakaya will bring progress both in worldly and spiritual ways, so much so that its usefulness is without comparison. Kunyai Ajahn Khonnokyoong, the wise grandmother and devoted disciple of Phra Mongkol Muni, was an ambitious devotee. She never received any form of education, but was determined and dedicated in the practice of Dhamma. She hoped to utilize Dhammakaya to find her late father in his new life and to beg for forgiveness for the wrongs she had committed towards him when she was young. She practiced strictly in accordance with Dhammakaya until she became eminently successful in meditation. She impressed her teacher, Phra Mongkol Muni, to such an extent that he stated, "My wise daughter is number one, second to none." When the abbot of Wat Paknam had passed away, Khun Yai Ajahn remained determined to pass on Vijaya Dhammakaya to the world. The only problem which hindered her was being illiterate. How could she teach anyone but with a firm faith in Dhamma and the Buddha's teachings? Khun Yai never felt discouraged. She trained herself strictly, practicing Vijaya Dhammakaya for the benefit of all people. A great number of students came to study Dhamma with Khun Yai Ajahn, including former Mr. Chayabun Sutipon from Suan Gulab School. He later brought many of his friends and other students, both older and younger than himself, to study Dhamma at Dhamma Prasit House with Khun Yai Ajahn. Consequently, the house in Wat Paknam, where they were all training, soon became too small to facilitate all the student proteges.
สมัยแรกๆยายก็ไม่ได้คิดจะสร้างวัดอยู่วัดปากน้ำหลวงพ่อธรรมะเนี่ยท่านก็เรียนอยู่สวนกุหลาบท่านก็เดินไปหายายบอกว่ายายอยากจะบวชจังเลยยายก็บอกว่าคุณเหรอจะบวชถ้าคุณจะบวชคุณจะไปเรียนให้จบปริญญาก่อนจะบวชให้หลวงพ่อธรรมะก็เข้าเกษตรได้ก็ไปเอาหลวงพ่อทัตตะมาอีกคนนึงหลวงพ่อทัตตะก็โอ้โหวิชาเดรัจฉานเนี่ยนะนี่เรื่องจริงนะวิชาเดรัจฉานเนี่ยเต็มตัวหมดเลยว่าจะห้ำหั่น2 องค์นี่ลง2 คนที่ได้เกือบตาย
When former Mr. Chayabun, later to become Luang Pho Thammachayo, graduated from university, he was ordained as a monk at Wat Paknam Phasi Jaran. It was there that he started to study Dhamma seriously and with intensity. He was well taught and well trained by Khun Yai. At that time, a large number of students were under the instructions of Khun Yai. Realizing that many people were now interested, he decided to disseminate Vijaya Dhammakaya to the Buddhist world.
อยากกันนึกว่าเราต้องคิดหาแผ่นดินสักแห่งนะฮะอยากก็คิดได้ให้คนไปขอแผ่นดินขอ50 ไร่เขาให้ยกให้หมดผืนเลยจ้ะอยากก็ส่งหลวงพ่อทัตตะเนี่ยมาก่อนจ้ะมาเฝ้าแผ่นดินนี่ไว้พอวันเสาร์ยายก็ขึ้นรถมาทุ่งนาเนี่ยทุกเสาร์มีเป็นทุ่งนานะสร้างวัดใหม่ๆเป็นทุ่งนาเลยไม่มีอะไรเลยเกือบตายก็จะเอาวัดลงก็จะสร้างวัดได้เหนื่อยจังเลยยายนี่เหนื่อยจังเลยเหนื่อยจนเป็นโรคขาดอาหาร